Hello. So I ran into this Xanga accent challenge thing, and I heard about it a few months ago when it actually happened, but I didn't actually do it. Partly because I didn't have a camera, and also partly because I don't know, I didn't get around or want to do it. Um, but I ran into Jesse's post and thought it looked kind of fun, so I decided to do it. Um, so I'm gonna do this Xanga accent challenge thing where I say a bunch of things and talk about stuff, and people get to tell me if I have an accent or not. So yeah. Um, First question is, what is your name and username? My name is Brandon, and my username, I pronounce it in my head Nodnar Bassoon. It's just my name, Brandon, spelled backwards, so like Nodnarb, or however you want to say that. Doesn't really matter, it's just my name spelled backwards, plus bassoon, which is my instrument. So, where you're from, let's see, here's Washington State, and part of my life was right here in the Seattle area, and another part of my life was right here in the middle in central Washington, which is where I kind of live right now. But actually, currently, like specifically right this very moment, I'm over here in the Seattle area at my grandma's house. So, yeah. Pronounce the following words: ant, roof. I say both roof and roof, but mostly roof. Route. Sometimes I say route, but mostly route. Theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water. New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, cot, naturally, aluminum, jif, tumbler, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, gpoy. I don't know what is. It's an acronym. It looks like GPOY. I don't know what that is, so I couldn't even pronounce it. Yeah, regardless of accent, I don't know. Let's see. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I don't really usually use it in a present tense verb, but I suppose I would call it TPing, because we talk about like someone TP'd this house, or this house got TP'd. I don't think we ever really say toilet papered or toilet papering. Yeah. What is a bubbly carbonated drink? The wording of this question makes me think soda, but I also say pop. It just depends on context, I guess. Sometimes I say soda, sometimes I say pop. Soda pop. I don't really say soda pop. Yeah. Every now and then I'll say fountain drink, but that's just when I'm being weird. Yeah. What do you call gym shoes? The question makes me think sneakers, but I know that I actually call them tennis shoes. Yeah. What do you call your grandparents? Grandma and grandpa? I know that I leave out the D. That's kind of how I say it. Because I'm lazy. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? I call it a shopping cart, or a cart. Mostly just a cart. I'm gonna go grab the cart. Yeah. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? A remote control, or sometimes I even call it the moat, just because I'm lazy. It's the moat. That's how I grew up, so yeah. Choose a book and read a passage from it. Okay. I forgot to bring the book that I was gonna read from down, so I'm just gonna reach back at this shelf here. and grab the first book that I come to, which is Dr. Seuss's The Hair Book. So this will be fun. Hair, hair, it's everywhere. Have some a little, or some have a little, some have lots. Plain hair, striped hair, polka dots. Curls and braids and beards and lashes, whiskers, eyebrows, long mustaches. Dark hair, fair hair, wig hair, bear hair, everybody seems to wear hair. So many different kinds of hair, lambs have woolly coats to wear. Pigs have bristles, they don't care, and porcupines have quills that scare. With hair there's so much to do, wash it, dry it, braid it, dye it. Curl it, clip it, comb it, snip it. And think of things to do that you could do if your hair just grew and grew and grew. You could make a ladder with your hair, or maybe the maypole at the fair. And if you grew a long goatee, you could use your hair to water ski. Fish and snails, they don't have hair. Not one hair, not anywhere. Be glad you're not a fish or snail. Be glad you're not a hairless whale, a frog, a turtle, or a snake. Enjoy your hair, for goodness sake. Plain or dyed, loose or tied, curly or straight, hair is great. The end. I know it said to read a passage from it, but it's Dr. Seuss, so... Do you think you have an accent? Personally, I don't think I have an accent, but I know that probably the only reason I say that is because I just am used to it. But I do know that my voice is considerably different from a lot of the people around here, and I just talk and say things a bit differently, so I sound slightly different from most people. I'm not a good representation of the population, in psychologist researcher terms. Would you rather be a wizard or a vampire? Well, since I'm already a wizard, I mean, I have the robes, and I have the Elder Wand, and the Harry Potter glasses, and the Hogwarts Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I'd say that I'm a wizard, without even preferring, yeah. Do you know anyone on Xanga in real life? Actually I do, and a few of my friends have actually come on to Xanga because I've told them about it. For example, the user Mia Joy the Writer, she is one of my really good friends, Mia, who I've known since high school. And we go to college together, and we're both going into our senior year of college, and we've known each other for a long time. And there have been a couple other people, and some have been on Xanga for a little while, and then they left, or they just don't post anymore. They have accounts, but they haven't updated in quite a while. Alex and Andre are a couple of those. So it says end audio posts by saying any 3 words you want. And I think that I want to say the 3 words that you could. I know it's that you could, but I want to say that you could because it really interests me that a lot of people that I know, and I don't know if this is just a general American thing, like if everyone talks like that, but I've noticed that a lot of the people around me will combine words together like that and make things like that you. I first started noticing that when I was listening to Death Cab for Cutie, the band, and they're from around here. They're from, I think, Bremerton, which is not far away. and in some of their songs, I'll listen to them and like how I wish you could see the potential of you and me. I'm trying to remember the line where it says, how I wish I don't know, never mind. But he talks like that, and I noticed that, and I was like, whoa, that's interesting that he says that, combines those words. And then I started listening to my friends and noticed that we all did it, and myself included, and I don't know. So yeah, that's it. It was fun. Maybe I'll post some other audio or video blogs, vlogs or something later. So, as a side note, when I'm filming this, I'm sitting in front of a window, and I can see the reflection of the video on the recording device that I'm using is reflected in the window. So I keep wanting to stare at my reflection and the reflection of the video instead of the camera or something. It's kind of weird, but whatever. That was kind of pointless and whatever, but yeah, bye.